Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Woolley Park, the 9th hole here that you just saw, the par 3, 143 yards, stroke index 12, uphill. So first things first, we've got the Bushnell today, and I am going to be seeing how far this is playing uphill. So let's have a quick look. So from this tee here, it is a little bit forward, so it's saying I've got 140, but it's playing 147 yards. So we've got to take that into account, that it's playing nearly 10 yards uphill, so that's going to change what club we select. It is also straight into the breeze, which is rare today. So we've got to counter that in. So now I'm starting to try and think about a number that we are trying to play. So I'm playing closer here to around about a 160, 165 number. So if I was going off the number straight away, I'd probably be looking at a 9 iron, but now I'm going to go up a club and I'll be looking at my 8 iron. Before James says it, that's not just because I don't have a 9 iron, but I would be using,
it's like a 7 iron.
So 8 iron here, uphill, so I'm going to need pretty much a full one of these. So again, looking at the green, bunker is just short of the flag, so that's the last place I probably want to be. So if anything, I'm going to play just a little bit left of the flag, so I'm taking away that I'm not hitting towards the bunker. I'm then going to be able to leave myself an uphill putt towards that and hopefully get out of here at worst with the par. But if I go into the bunker, obviously we know for the everyday golfer, and including myself, it's not the place that you want to be. So start at the flag, a rarity, it did draw. So pin high a little bit left, probably around about 30 feet, but let's get up there and see where you wouldn't want to leave your ball and where it might cost you a few shots. So like we said there on the tee, this is one of those holes probably in a round of golf. You get to a short par 3, you probably don't give it enough time, and a lot of the times we are looking at it potentially being uphill or downhill, and that's something that a lot of people miss. If you've got a rangefinder, if you've got something that gives you slope, you need to be making sure that you take that into account when club selecting, because these are the holes where they're short. There's one at my home club where I used to play. It plays around about, it's only 120 yards, but it plays 20 yards uphill. So it's not the club that you think everything's nice and easy par 3, but they have to take the time and make sure they club correctly. Take our time, make sure we get on the green. Right, celebrity into play the shot. So James is going to play this shot, a very short-sided bunker shot even here. You can see we've probably got around about 3 or 4 yards to play with, so not a lot. So it's a high tariff shot, and more than likely it might have plugged in the bunker off the tee. James has played a pretty good shot there. A lot of sand, and it has stopped on that hill. So you can see that it's not a place that you want to leave yourself. If you leave yourself in here, James is going to have another go now. You're going to see that it's not going to be one that you're going to get close every time. He's played that one much better, but that still ran away to probably 4 feet, which most amateurs are not going to be comfortable with. So the next place you don't want to be, and we're going to show you here, is long on this hole.
Am I doing that as well?
And James is going to do that as well, just to get his eye in this morning. So we're going to go long of the green, try and play one over the ridge. There's a couple of ridges, and see where he leaves it. So this is somebody who's possibly over clubbed too much on here, and now they've got the impossible shot downhill, downwind, over a couple of ridges. He's just trying to keep this on the green, would be a good shot. See there, James landed it pretty well, but has it stayed on? No, just off the green. So think about it, where's the place to miss? If you're going to miss here, you want to be missing probably short and left. I know you're not going to aim for that on a par 3, but aiming left of the flag is going to give you an easier shot, and a little bit short. Whereas long, we've got a ball there behind Mrs. Robinson. Up there, again, we've got a tricky downhill, downwind shot, and the bunker where John's put the flag is a very tricky shot. But I'm going to have a go now, try and putt out, get out of here with a par. Right, so even here it's a tricky putt, up and over the ridge, a lot of left to right, the wind's off the left, so we're at around about 30 feet as well. So this is where we want to talk about. People from here at 30 feet are expecting to 2-putt every single time, but even from tour average, if it was 33 feet away, even your tour pros, your top 75 in the world, are expected to 3-putt. So, or more than likely going to 3-putt than they are 2-putt. So this is where you've got to be a little bit more realistic with yourself. Let's try and get it close. Give it the respect it needs. A good routine. Then try and get it somewhere where you feel confident that you're going to be able to get out of there with a 3. You're not expected to from here. If you're a mid-handicap golfer, you're probably more expected to 3-putt than you are 2-putt. A good routine is going to help you be able to get it closer and then hopefully finish it off. So again, lining and going through your routine on this one, not just walking up and tapping it in. You've just done the hard work of getting it probably inside tour average from that distance. Then we need to make sure we take our time over those and get out of there with a par. So guys, a short par 3, but make sure you give it the time, make sure you go through your process, Bushnell that if it's uphill, downhill, take that into account. Think about then where you potentially might want to miss it. It's a very strong breeze today, so you want to be thinking, right, you know, short and here is not a bad place to chip up towards the flag. If we're long, you can see by James's shot, it was a good shot, but it ran straight off the green. We can see in the bunker, take 2, got to 4 feet. Not an easy shot all around. So guys, thank you very much for watching and we'll see you again later in the week.